Welcome back, Monster Haven viewers, and today we are going to be having an example match using two of the preset decks. Today my opponent is Potassius. What's, just so the viewers can kind of understand you, what's your favorite card
My favorite card.
in the game?
My personal favorite card is Ooga Beluga.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah.
So viewers, today we're going to be playing, like I said, an example game. Let's get into it, because this is going to be a longer video. So, how you begin the game is you roll a d20, or 20-sided dice, and one player chooses a number. So Potassius, choose a number.
17.
Okay, so then each player rolls, and the closest person to 17 chooses whether they would like to go first, or second, or third in multiplayer, whatever. So I got a 14. Sorry if the visibility is difficult on the
1.
dice. Oh,
Nat 1.
Tessius got a 1. Okay. Sorry if the visibility is off a bit. We're prioritizing the cards. So, because I got to choose, I'm going to go first. Now, some background. I'm going to be playing Eco Planet today, which lets me, once per turn, shuffle a card from my discard pile into my deck. So my deck is all about discarding resources from other people's decks and being able to shuffle mine back in if I lose anything good. Tell us about yours, Potassius.
My haven is Aquadome, where once I reach half HP, or 10, then I can summon Crackalakin, and it doesn't count as a card per turn, which is this monster, a 8 HP, 4 attack.
Alright, so to begin the game, once you have decided who's going first, each player draws 6 cards. Now, you can choose if you'd like to shuffle your hand back into your deck and draw 6 more cards. This is called a mulligan, and you can only do this once. I am going to choose to shuffle my hand back into my deck. What about you, Potassius?
This is a tough one, but I think I'm going to keep it.
Okay. So once I'm done shuffling, this is the hand I have now. I'm locked in. Okay, so going first, I cannot attack and I do not draw a card at the end of my turn. So I'm going to play 2 cards. I'm going to play Plorb Businessman and Windmill. I'm going to use, now I can use abilities even though I'm going first. I'm going to use Plorb Businessman's ability, deal, once per turn. I can discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. I'm going to discard B-Rick and Dos Lazares to draw 2 cards. Okay. And then I could shuffle one of these cards back in, but I think I want to prioritize other cards. So I'm just going to end my turn.
Okay. I am going to, for my turn, play Trongle and deal 3 damage to each of your monsters.
1 damage to 3.
Or 1, yeah,
You're
sorry.
good. You're good.
1 damage to all 3 of your monsters.
So this will kill my
misspoke.
Windmill, and when this monster dies, discard the top 2 cards of opponent's deck, and it's going to go into the death pit.
Lightning Rod and a Flodge.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And the others go down to their respective HPs.
And then I will also play a
Ooh.
Plorb Businessman. I'm going to discard Plorb Warrior and Hydrate to draw 2 cards. And I'm going to attack with my Dinglebumpus on your Plorb Businessman.
Okay, you get down to 1 HP.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so he ends his turn and draws a card. My turn, I'm going to play Tetra Flare, discard 2 cards to play. I'm going to discard a Tetraflare and a Terravolt, and I deal 2 damage to 4 of your opponent's monsters. A great card in both multiplayer and 1v1. So this will kill the Trongle, kill the Dinglebumpus, and set the Plore Businessman down to 1. So a very good card. I'm going to shuffle Terravolt back into my deck with Ecoplanet's ability. I'm going to, even though I did damage with Tetraflare, that is the ability, so then I'm going to attack with Tetraflare to kill the Plore Businessman. And then I will use Dinglebumpus to deal 2 damage to Aquadome.
So I have a d20?
Of course.
Thank you.
So I did 2 damage to him, and whenever a monster attacks a Haven, the person who attacked gains 1 adrenaline. So even though I did 2 damage, I gain 1 adrenaline. So I'm just going to keep that adrenaline counter right next to my deck, if you can see that. Alright, then I will end my turn and draw a card.
Okay. I am going to play Beerick and Ooga Beluga.
Your favorite card?
I'm going to attack with Beerick to kill the Dinglebumpus.
Okay.
And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to your Haven.
Okay, and I will give you this dice for adrenaline counters.
Thank you.
2, so I go down to 18.
Let me put that
Sorry
into
if
you.
you viewers cannot read that, but I'll keep track as we play. Okay, now it is my turn. Did you draw a card, Potassium?
No, not yet.
Alright. My turn. I'm going to play a very fun card. Cult of Tetraflare. Now, there's other things you can do with it, but the main ability is I roll a 20-sided dice. May I use yours?
Yes.
If I get a 1, I lose this game. If I get a 20, I win this game. And if I get a 2 through 19, nothing happens. It's very rare to end the game with this, but it's fun when it does. I got a 12. Well, here's your d20 back, and it's still fun to play. And one of the cool parts of this deck is I'm going to shuffle it back in with Ecoplanet so I can play it again, even though it's a black star. Then I'm going to end my turn and draw a card.
Okay. I am going to play Plot Armor on my Ooga Beluga.
I'll give you some dice for that.
Yep. And then I'm going to play... I have a question about this card.
Of course.
Enka.
Alright.
We've never been in a situation with this. Are you able to deal 2 damage to a Haven?
Yep.
Because it says chosen card.
Yes, so Enka can be used on any card. A monster, a Haven, an event, anything.
Okay. I'm going to play Enka, and I'm going to use its ability to deal damage to your Haven.
Alright, I go down to 16 HP. Now, it is important to note, he would not get adrenaline for this because it's an ability.
And then I'm going to deal 6 damage to your Haven.
And gain 3 adrenaline because you attack. I'm now down to 10 HP. Yikes, I'm at half health. I'm going to play Terravolt. Very good card.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use, so its ability Storm Drain. If this monster kills a monster, I heal 2 HP. So I'm going to use Terravolt to attack and kill Enka.
Oh, I forgot to draw a card.
Oh, you're good. Attack and kill Enka, which deals 2 damage to me, but then I heal it. So Enka has now died. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. I am going to play a Plorb.
Ooh.
And I am going to use its ability to kill this monster and search my deck for another Plorb card. and it is going to be Plorb Archer.
Mm.
Now, I'm going to... Let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am not able to play any cards after I begin attacking, correct?
Yes, once you
Okay.
attack, you can use abilities, but you cannot play more cards.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to attack Terravolt with Ooga Beluga,
Okay, I deal 2 to you.
bringing me down to 3. And then I'm going to deal 3 damage to your Haven.
I go down to 7. Alright. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to play Windmill. And then I'm going to use Windmill to attack Plorb Archer. I die in the process, but you discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Nice. And then I will end my turn and draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to attack for 4.
Okay. I go down to 3.
End my turn. Draw a card.
And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to stop you. I've got 2 action cards, but I have no monsters. So, good game, Potassius. You won this one.
Okay.
Alright, there will be more videos in the future of battles with different decks. So, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.